So my name is Anna, and I am bilingual in German and Russian, and fluent in French and English. I am a digital product manager, and I'm currently overseeing the delivery of an online platform and a website for a boutique tutoring business in central London. So in terms of using languages in my work life, first of all, the business that I'm currently working for is actually bilingual, so it's Russian and English speaking. So my communication with stakeholders, both internal and external, happens in both languages. So that's the part where I use languages as communications tool. Pretty simple. Then the next layer is that the platform and the website we're building is going to be localized in several languages. So that's really working with a language as a subject matter, as you would do even as a translator. But the main level and the main layer of how I use language skills is actually through structured thinking, analytical skills, and logic that you develop when you study a language, and especially if you study it beyond the conversational level. So anytime you study any language, you study grammar, you study the structure of a language, and in this type of positions, such as product manager, where you have a lot of different perspectives, where, for example, I sit at the intersection of business, marketing, tech, and design, you gather a lot of perspective, and you need to align those requirements and translate that into a viable product. And for that, you really need that underlying, as I like to call it, career DNA, so that you have basically the structured, almost mathematical thinking, that you basically switch from the perspective of I speak a language and that's it, to I know how to analyze, I know how to connect the dots across different departments, cross-functional thinking. So all these modern skills that you need for the workforce. And that's the main part, and that's the main advice also that I would give for any aspiring linguist or anyone who wants to venture out into the corporate world. Joining CIOL in the beginning was about, I think on a conscious level, was just about, joining a professional organization, elevating my profile, and that was about it. But then over time, I got to talk to people a lot, and finally, when last March I was invited to give a talk on languages and businesses and using languages, working as a linguist in corporate, I realized that this is a huge giving back opportunity for me. The highlight of my career, I would say, giving the talk in March at CIOL. But I would also say, we change a lot. And I think what I consider a highlight in my career now in my early 30s is different from what I consider to be in my early 20s. It's just different, a different type of perspective. My very first huge moment where I really felt like it all paid off, studying French, studying that grammar, doing all those exams, was when at the end of my bachelor's degree, I was selected to work as an interpreter for a French luxury brand, which was MS. And so it was French-German conversational interpreting. And it was the first time that I really actually used languages in a setting that, fired me up, lit me up, and talking to all those people and being able to showcase product and a manufacturing process, which is funny how it all starts somewhere. So it's not like products, I've always been interested in that, and then combine that with languages. And that moment, it was a week-long assignment that I had. That was huge. It was better than any vacation that I'd ever had. It was better than anything. And that was really the feeling alive moment of my career. But the COL talk in March was more of this grounded, meaningful, I'm able to give something back type of moment, which is also huge, just in a different way. And I don't intend to stop on huge moments, so I think there's much more to come.